going on, Moon Gang? I hope that you're having an amazing day. We just kicked off the official third trading week of March, and it was a pretty interesting day in the stock market. In this video, of course, I'll be talking about what's going on with GameStop and AMC. I'll be letting you know what's going on in the two public portfolios. I did make some new positions, and other than that, I kind of want to share a watch list for tomorrow because I think an entire extra sector might be running this week. Hint, hint, it's in the bottom left of your screen. But before we hop into all that, don't forget to join up with the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any of the Monday to Friday live streams, the technical / fundamental / portfolio update videos of this one, all you have to do is go over to that bell icon, click on it, and switch it to always. Also, as a friendly reminder, if you want 2 free stocks, which could be valued up to $1,850, check out that link to Webull. You'll get 1 free stock for signing up and another one for depositing $100. Alrighty, let's hop right into it. So as you can see on the screen now, GameStop and AMC had a very different day. In fact, as I'm filming this, GameStop was up 25.81% and it's gained another almost $3 today. It's trading just above 14. In post-market, it's now at 13.85, but it had a very good day. On the other side, GameStop, not so much. It actually lost 17% today, and in post-market, it's down even a little bit more. This is one of the first real days that we saw a pretty notable divergence in AMC and GameStop. What's exciting for GameStop is that it had a nice official technical breakout. We had a gap fill at $12.91. Obviously, it ran a whole dollar past that. On the other hand, GameStop had some technical breakdowns, but it's at a level of support where I think it could be bouncing soon. So before we get into all the technicals of the exact price levels that I'll be watching tomorrow, let's do a quick portfolio update. I do have some new positions. So I was alluding to this a bit earlier, but the cannabis sector seems to be on fire. I'm a big fan of Tilray, APHA, CGC, SNDL, OGI, all of them, but I do know that Tilray kind of has some of the nicest range to it. So that's why not only do I have a bullish bet on it, but I bought some call options. They expire not this Friday, but next Friday, March 26th, strike price of $35. Right now, I'm down a bit on them, but honestly, seeing how Tilray moves in the past, this could easily go into profit. I'm happy to keep you updated that on the future. VIAC, I bought some puts on it. That comes from our Tiblio options picker. It's a pretty cool option service that picks out long calls, long puts, some naked put spreads, and some credit spreads. The links to that below if you want to try it out. You do get a discount with that affiliate code. But anyway, this was a pick from that service. It told me to short VIAC. I liked how the chart looked pretty extended. These are for mid-April, so I have a whole month on that. I picked a $90 strike price, but that is a put, as in I'm betting against VIAC. I still have the Palantir, Riot, all the ones that you saw from the weekend update video. These are the 2 new ones. Throughout the day, when there was that big tax announcement related to the basically corporate tax, I tried to short the S&P 500, but we had a classic V-shaped reversal. So I took a small $300 hit. It was basically a hedge against my overall portfolio, nothing crazy with that. And in the Webull account, I closed one of my GME calls for a profit around $2,700. Let me see if I can find that. Here's the closure. I sold it at $54.20. I bought it all the way back here a while ago. That was one of my first sales. The second one, I bought this GME call a while ago. Here's the first buy. So I bought it at $27.90. I sold it at $54.20. You could check the math for me. But basically, I didn't like how it was expiring this Friday, the 19th. I want to roll it out to the next week. So basically, even though I closed that position, I'm just trying to roll it out. Tomorrow, I will be buying another GME call. And I'm not losing exposure overnight because in the Robinhood account, I still have this GME call for this Friday, $450. The real winner, so the other account, I basically locked in a nice profit of $2,500, and that was realized gains. And in this one, in unrealized, I didn't really close any position in the Robinhood. It is up 2.2 thousand. So very good day, even though it didn't really feel like it. AMC, I guess, was the big savior for me today. I have 12 calls, $9 strike. They expired this Friday, the 19th. I'm up 4.6 thousand on it, a nice 300% return. 100% of it was from today. So pretty exciting. I am looking for AMC to continue that bullish strength tomorrow. It had a very impressive day. I still have a GME call. I still have all my AMC shares, my GME shares. So in terms of these meme stocks, What I'm looking for tomorrow is to pick up maybe one or a handful of GME calls for not expiring the 19th, but the week after the 26th. That's my big plan on that, if I can get in at a nice level of support. Graphically though, I just want to show you how they had such a weird different day. AMC kind of shot up and then traded sideways all day right around $14, while GameStop, it was selling, it really sold off, got halted, came back up, and then sold off into close. There is a big region of support between 200 and 212. I might as well show that to you pretty soon. Overall, actually, this is pretty important. Before we hop into that, overall market hit a new all-time high today. I mean, I guess people are really liking what's going on with the stimulus deal. Overall market, S&P 500, it's an ETF, basically a basket that tracks 500 of the biggest stocks in this US stock market, hit a new all-time high. My next resistance is this key psychological level of 400. That's what I'll be watching. It is important to pay attention to this because basically it's headwinds or tailwinds for the individual stocks in your portfolio. And right now, we have some very noticeable and strong tailwinds helping us higher. So keep that in mind. All right, now let's kick things off. Well, first, there's this article that just dropped, why GameStop and AMC could benefit from the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. You could check this out. It's on Motley Fool. I think it seems kind of obvious, like we all know. So basically with extra money, not only can people go to movie theaters and buy more games, but on top of that, there was some sort of poll that I think we read about on CNN that 50% of people who received the stimulus are thinking about putting some portion of that money into the stock market. So not only are we fundamentally benefiting AMC through going to the movies, GameStop by buying games, but people are thinking about actually legitimately buying these stocks, which is great news. Obviously right now, AMC and GameStop are very much in the news. So when people think about buying stocks, it's kind of going right into AMC and GameStop, which is awesome. I don't know the overall proportion that's going to come through because GameStop's volume was pretty pitiful today, but AMC is absolutely killing it. On top of it, AMC is also fundamentally benefiting from the fact that California is planning on opening some of their theaters to a certain capacity this week. So even though right away it's not going to directly benefit their revenue, but in the long term it will. Obviously, we want these businesses to be open back up. That's going to definitely help their revenue in the long run. AMC is a considerable portion of California, is a considerable portion of AMC's overall revenue. So this is a great state to open back up, especially for the theater. So exciting about that fundamental development. AMC is killing it with the reopenings. From a technical development, AMC is killing it even more. Here's a look at AMC's daily chart. If you've been watching any of my videos, you know I've been beating the drum of AMC have a technical gap fill up to 1291. We finally hit that today. From February 1st to the 2nd, there was this gap region, and finally today it was filled. So the next big question is really, what's the next level of resistance? We closed just above 14, which we'll be watching next. This is the gap fill. We filled it super early this morning. Very, very exciting. So to see the next real gap region, we have to go back to the first time that there was a squeeze. And basically the way it's turned out is we do have a little bit of a support at 1250, just so you know that moving forward. 1250 is now support because we're on the top side of it. The next big resistance though is kind of every 50-cent range. We see some resistance at 1450, then there's a little bit more resistance, and it's also a key psychological level at 15, and then past that, clear sailing all the way up to 16. So here, let me reiterate all of that for all of you tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm looking, I hope it doesn't get this low, but I'm looking for support to be found at 1350. Then from there, we're kind of watching 14, 1450, 15, and then really all the way up to 16. So this is all from the squeeze in late January, early February. I'm kind of looking for all of this action to repeat. We had great volume, great follow through. AMC showed a crazy amount of strength today, and I have no reason to believe that it won't spill over into tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, March 16th. Just so you know, quick update as of market close, there was 1.1 million short shares available. Overall, if you're questioning, can a short squeeze still happen? The answer is yes. Is it highly likely? I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that yes, the chance of a squeeze is still there. AMC showed an incredible amount of strength. Every day that the stock goes up or even sideways is a win for us. And right now, man, I would love for AMC to come back up to the 16, 17. I mean, today when I was talking on the live stream, I would be super, super happy with AMC above 20. And I think that's in the cards. We just have to play technical level to technical level and see how this all plays out. But right now, the stock itself killed it. We have some positive fundamental updates. The stimulus going out, people saying they want to spend money on the stock market, specifically AMC and GameStop. There's a lot of things favoring AMC right now. And unfortunately, we didn't see that follow through on GameStop. So let's switch that up for a second. GameStop, it was at this resistance at 280. 280 has proven to be a big pain in the butt for GameStop. That's where it was officially rejected today. Just so you know, GameStop gained 25.8%. GameStop actually lost 16.7%. So AMC killed it. GameStop, not so much. So we kind of have this big U going on. I would love to see a cup and handle pattern. If we could swing back from here, that would be official cup and handle, which is a very bullish technical setup. So let's look for it tomorrow to get above 280, 300. And then I think that could put a lot of pressure on everyone who is shorting GameStop. But overall, for more of the 30-minute view, there was this wedge. There was a fake out breakout on Friday. Today, it was above it. It gapped up above it, and then it kind of crapped out on us, unfortunately. There is a big region of support, though, between 200 and 212. We're looking for that to hold. And on top of that, take a look down here at the RSI, also known as the Relative Strength Index. Basically, it's a very common technical indicator that maps out bullish momentum against bearish momentum. So right now, there's a lot of bearish momentum. People love this as a reversion play, as in when it gets too bearish, they look for the bulls to step in, and when it gets too bullish, they look for the bears to step in. So basically, very high here. It got sold off. Now it's very low. Let's look for that reversion play in GameStop tomorrow. In terms of the technical levels, I'm looking for support from 200 to 212 if things get very bad, around 185. And then in terms of resistance, I will personally be watching 250, mainly followed by 280. 280 has been a big problem price level on GameStop, so look for that to get broken out of tomorrow. So really, that's what's going on with the meme stops. The big commentary from me today is there was a big divergence from the two. We haven't seen that in a while. Usually AMC and GameStop are kind of together. Not so much today. I don't really know what it means. Obviously, it just means that people are starting to treat them differently, which is just a unique pivot. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that we now officially have some divergence, but I would love for them to bull swing back tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, my big call on GME is for me to buy some more call options that are farther dated to let this play really develop. But outside of the world of meme stocks, we have to talk about another sector that really picked up today. Tilray had an amazing day. It's up 10.5%, ticker symbol TLRY. APHA had a good day. It is up 10.82%. CGC had a good day. Basically, all these cannabis stocks had a good day. CGC was up 4%. SNDL gained 14%. Cannabis was killing it today. Previously, when we saw movement, it didn't last long, but it did last a couple days. So I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. I showed you guys my portfolio earlier. I do have some Tilray calls. I'm looking for basically a breakout of this resistance at 30.60. My next stop that I have is 34. I kind of like Tilray just because it has nice range, but that does not mean you can't make money on APHA, OGI, SNDL, CGC, any of those other ones. They really do move as a full sector. So make sure you're watching cannabis for the remainder of the week because we could see some nice movement on it. In terms of some of these other ones, let's check out the daily chart. With Bitcoin being so strong over the weekend, I was expecting Riot to have a better follow through. We didn't see that, so let's see how that plays out tomorrow. Tesla, I still have all those calls on Tesla. It showed a little bit of strength today, but my strike price for this Friday is all the way out at 775. I really might have to roll those. Just like I don't know where the Tesla bulls are at. I thought there would be a stronger follow through. I thought people would be shopping for Tesla on discount. Let's see how this plays out. Right now, I'm bullish on it. I might have to roll that out. The other big bullish play is Palantir. I love this technical breakout. I'm looking for it to retrace up to 30 sooner rather than later. So overall, AMC had an amazing day. GameStop, not so much, but I'm hoping people come in to buy this dip. Tomorrow, make sure you're watching cannabis. I'm still going to be watching Riot, Palantir, and Tesla. I would love to know which on your watch list. And I would also love to really know why you think GameStop and AMC finally diverged today. Thus far in post-market, it does look like GameStop, someone's buying it up. Right now, AMC is a little bit down, but obviously the big casino we call the stock market will be opened up tomorrow. So I will be live streaming that starting at 9 a.m. The market officially opens at 9:30 Eastern. So make sure you're there. But overall, I would love to know your thoughts of what's going on. AMC, a lot of strength. GME, a little bit of bearishness, but I think people will be buying the dip. And overall, it looks like the cannabis sector is about to run. So I'm pretty excited for that. But I would love to get your thoughts in a comment below. Don't forget to join up with the Moon Gang by hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget that you could get those 2 free stocks with Webull below. One for signing up and then another for depositing $100. Until I see you next time, from me, Chair, and Duckshirt, remember, best of luck in the markets.